All right, we're going to jump right into things here as far as just a checkup, if you will, and an update. Joe Moran, I know that you've been closely associated with our West Coast group, including Richard Baltus, in reference to a vertical threat. He made his way back to the track. And what's the latest with vertical threat? That son of Tapinger, who was last seen winning impressively the Steel Valley Sprint back on November 23rd.
Yeah, so Vertical Threat got back into San Luis Rey, I want to say, just about 8 or 9 days ago. Here's a video that Mr. Baltus sent us this morning or yesterday morning. And you'll see the horse looks great. And the commentary, when you get to hear it on the app, go check out the video on the app. He'll say he still looks a little raw from the farm, which is expected when he's hanging out on the farm, not really getting that daily exercise. Now he's back in the swing of things. He's got a week of jogging under him. He'll probably have another about 5 days. Richard said about 3 or 4, but my guess how it always usually works, he'll have about another 5 days of jogging, and then he'll start up galloping, where he'll get 2 to 3 weeks of galloping in, and then hopefully before you know it, he'll be back on the work tab, and knock on wood, we'll have a nice, fun 2021 with him.
So he's back down at the home base at San Luis Rey, and you can see the backdrop there. And according to Richard, he seems to think this is the perfect base for him. From a timing perspective, Joe Mishak, we're looking at March 26th being today, as Joe had alluded to, as far as the timing and training. If you were to estimate in a perfect world of imperfections, we like to say here at My Racehorse, what would be a potential return date to the races for this guy?
Yeah, I think, our goal has always been just, make sure he's good and fit and ready for the Del Mar meet. However, if things go well and he pleases us and Richard loves what he's seeing at the track, I mean, I'm sure there's a race like the Triple Bend, I think at the end of May might be a little aggressive. I think we're, about 60 days away from that type of race. Might be a little bit aggressive, but let's see how the horse comes back and reacts. And that's what we pay these top-notch trainers to give us their expert feedback. And let's see where we are in about 2 months.
Yeah, the one thing that I can take, and I'm sure that both Joe can attest to the fact that you have a horse who's had 5 career starts thus far. When you look at the timing, he had last raced on November 23rd, so it really hasn't been that long. And from tip to tail, you generally look at 3 months off, 3 months back. So the goal, I think, would be to maybe have a race prior to Del Mar, and then potentially look at